Mustang head football coach Cory Sauter joins us following the Mustangs' hard-fought 28-14 win over Concordia St. Paul. And Coach, great to break that losing streak. It was kind of a game reminiscent maybe to the early 70s with the rushing attack here today for the Mustangs, but you got the job done. 70 rush attempts, 434 yards of offense, and the offense did enough and the defense was outstanding.
We definitely didn't go into the game planning on running the football that many times, but every game's going to be a little bit different as you get into the course of the ball game itself. Weather became a little bit of a factor, and with the wind and the rain and everything else, and so we made a commitment to the run, and we were going to stay with it, and we had some effectiveness with it, and so we just stayed with it, and ultimately we got off to an early lead, and it was good to see Hudson Walton come in and do a heck of a job for us. A converted linebacker for us that started as a linebacker in fall camp, and has definitely given us a boost here late in the season.
Well, obviously in the first half, rushing was very solid as well. Max Simmons, another 100 yards in the first half. He goes down with an injury, but as you mentioned, Hudson comes in, and that's a pride for that offensive line to be able just to open those holes, and you really just kind of grinded it out. Had a couple of red zone chances that came up empty in the game, but got that big touchdown early in the fourth quarter, and that kind of sealed the deal there with your rushing attack.
Yep, and like you mentioned, our defense played extremely well. Created some sacks, got some stops, some 3 and outs, and created field position, and really controlled the line of scrimmage on both sides. And whenever you do that, you're going to give yourself a great chance. Plus the fact that we didn't turn the ball over, and so it's a winning formula. It's tough to lose football games when you are running the ball effectively and not turn the ball over. So just a great team effort, and we got the result that we're looking for, and we got two big football games in front of us.
Yeah, and just kind of touch up on this ball game. You mentioned the defense, but 4 sacks, they forced 9 punts, a couple of big turnovers, and there was chances. Concordia was a 1-possession game there for most of that, all of the third quarter, and really they didn't really threaten at all to get out of their own end of the field, and we were finally able to take advantage of it. But again, they're just opportunistic, creating turnovers, that Mustang defense.
Yeah, and you got to give our secondary and our linebackers a lot of credit too, because a lot of times there was a lot of coverage sacks involved because no one was open. The guys were getting underneath routes and forcing the quarterback to hold on the ball maybe a split second longer, and all of a sudden we're starting to get to the quarterback on the pass rush. So it was just good to see us finally turn the corner there with getting some more sacks and pressures and those sorts of things, and ultimately just playing at a high level. It was good to see us do that.
As you mentioned, 2 big games left back in the win column, over 500, and you got a trophy game next week, and Augustana at home in the final game. Lots to play for here, and this definitely helps to keep that momentum going, the spirits up to get ready for Winona State.
No question, because we're playing for a winning season, and those are hard to come by. In the Northern Sun, I don't care who you are. If you have a winning season, that's saying something, and so we got 2 really tough opponents, one on the road, one at home, and both of them are games that I think are rival games for us because our kids will be up for it, and so it'll make our work week a lot more productive, I believe, in the fact that we are playing for a trophy here this week, something that we do have in our possession that we got to defend.
All right, Coach, congrats on the win this afternoon, and best of luck next week at Winona.
All right, thank you.